Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Thelma's Creations and More. This is the second video of the fall tag flip series in my channel. Today we will be talking about tags and how to make them pop in your excuse me, how to make them a little different when you're doing them for your tag flip. So what I did is, I am blessed enough to have a Cricut. I cut out some tag shapes in different styles. I go one of two ways when I do my tag flips. Either I cut them all the same and just do different papers. For example, if I was going to do that, I would have all of them look, you know, this shape, but different papers. Or I cut out different shapes for every tag. In this tag flip, I am showing you how to do it, but I have two swaps that I need to make, so I am doing one the same and one different. So I'm going to show you this. The way I accomplish this look is that I cut one bigger than the other, and this is a different one. Believe it or not, they're different. The scallops are different. This one's more close together and this one's more extended. Let me show you all the size, the tags that I cut out. So this one, the same, bigger and smaller. This is another tag one. Now, for many years, guys, there's another one. For many years, I did not have a Cricut. I did not have any tools. I only had scissors and papers and glue, basically. So when I make my tutorial, when I share videos or XYZ, I like to remind people out there that there is a way to do things without having tools. I did it for many years. How do you do it? I go again. The number one tip that I can give you is swap with anybody that will make a swap with you. Why? Because if you do not have a Cricut, for example, and in Happy Mail you say, you know what, I'm looking for different sizes of tags. You know, and you say, hey Thelma, I want to make a swap with you. I need different size of tags. So since I have a Cricut, hey, guess what? I can cut out all these tags for you. Guess what? Don't use them. What? Don't use them? Yes, you heard me right. Don't use them. Use them as stencils. Take a piece of paper, a cardstock actually, I would suggest, or a cereal box would even be better. Trace them all out and fussy cut them. So if I, for example, send you this one, trace it on the cereal box, cut it out with your scissors, and leave it as your stencil. Then you can use the ones I send you. So next time you need a tag flip, or you want to make a tag, guess what? You have the benefit of having the shape. You trace it out on your paper, cut it out, and now without having the Cricut, you have at least one of these tags. Until you can save up for your tools, your Cricut, your tag punch, your tag dies, the die cutting machine, you know, us crafters, you go down to Hobby Lobby. I remember going down there and say, oh, I want that. I still go down there and say, oh man, I want that tool, I want that, I want that. So what do? I wait for a sale for my birthday, Christmas, anniversary, extra money, whatever. I save it up and I go get it when it's on sale or clearance, girls. So, and guys, if you're watching out there, this one right here, how do you make this one if you don't have it? Alrighty then, let's start talking about how you can achieve it if you do not have a Cricut. Now, yeah, I don't know if you saw my hauls, guys, but this thing right here, it's called a Crop-A-Dile Corner Chomper. Guess what? These are normally $24.99 at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby or at Joann's, right? Well, if you use a coupon, you can use a 40% off coupon. Wait till they're half off. Guess what I did? I waited until it was on clearance for $6.24. I picked it up, right? So that's what I'm saying. Keep tabs on your sales. Keep tabs on your clearance. Keep tabs on your savings. Every penny that you save, you have it. Go to the store, use a coupon. Do not ever pay regular price. We can wait until it's 40% off. We can wait until it's 50%. And you better believe I'm going to take advantage if I see stuff on clearance. So I picked it up, and if you notice right here, one says scallop, one says stub. Well, this stub is exactly what I used here. I cut the inner part with a Cricut, but it was square, right? But I didn't like that, so I used this and I did that, the corner. Now, I don't have the crocodile, no problem. Use a regular hole punch. It'll just be smaller. I don't have a hole punch, or I can't find it, right? Because we have everything as crafters and we can't find it. Use your scissors. Just cut a notch. Go around. Go around. This one, the same thing. You can have a square. Let me show you. I cut some out so that I could show you. Oh, is it this one? No, sorry. Right here. These are my scraps that I got. Sorry guys, I need to work on my stand. My phone is giving me havoc. I don't know what's wrong with it. I usually do my videos with my phone. Now I'm forced to do it on the iPad, and I don't have a holder for the iPad, and it's driving me nuts because I have to work above it, right? The iPad's before me and the project. And anyway, bear with me. We will get this video done regardless. Excuse me. Okay, I took my scraps and all I did was cut one bigger and then one smaller. See? Same concept. Now, the only difference is, look at the difference the pop of color makes. This is a pattern paper and this is just regular solid color cardstock. It's fine. You can do it. It'll work the same. It's the same kind of thing, but it looks way different. Right? Now, what makes this one different than this is the pattern paper. This one even has foiling on it, right? This is solid, and look at the edges. They're square. So what are we gonna do to make it look better, right? First of all, let's try to get some pattern paper. There's some Tuesday morning. Hobby Lobby always has their paper pads at least once a month, and I dare to say, I believe it's twice a month, that the paper pads, or at least the Paper Studio, is half off. So you can come home with a paper pad for $10 instead of $20, or you can buy those little 4x6, the little ones, for I think it's $5 it comes out. So like I said, keep an eye on those sales. If you don't have it, it's okay. We'll do this cardstock right here. So I'm going to take this one. I'm not going to do the stub because I already have a stub, but this side says scallop. And so if you invest in this one, like I said, I invested, this one was $6. It was on clearance, so I understand. You know, it's a luck of the draw when you go and, you know, and you do it. So here, all I'm doing is chomping the corners. I'm sorry. This is a scalloped edge. If you don't have this, you can use a corner rounder. If you don't have a corner rounder, let me show you a trick. Okay, I'm going to use this just because I have it here. If you don't have a corner rounder, see how this is round? I'll put it on here. You take anything that's round, a glass, a button, whatever it is, you can hold it right there. Take your scissors and cut around, and now you have a rounded corner. You can use a button, you can use a glass, anything, a thread, one of these threads, put it here, and all you're gonna do is you're gonna chop the corner. You hold it, you can put a pencil there and cut it off, and then fussy cut it off. So you'll end up with a round corner. Let me show you. Sometimes my husband and I my husband, he can sit there and explain to me until he's blue in the face, and I'm a visual learner, meaning I have to see it. If not, I'm not gonna understand it. So what I'm doing is I'm holding this, the thread, and all I did was cut around it, and now I have a round corner. So you would go around and do it all the way around. If you don't have a corner chomper, if you don't have a corner rounder for the corners, I'm showing you tricks that I learned along the way that people shared with me that I did before I had any tools. So there. See how that's uneven? Go back with your scissors. Trim it up. I'm sorry, I'm out of frame. Like I said, I'm working with iPad in front of me. And make it even. So now I'm going to do this side. So work with what you got. Like I said, I will always try to give you tips, tricks on how to do it with and without tools. If I ever forget or I don't do it, ask me. Tell me I don't have this. What can I do instead? I can probably give you a tip on how to do it without tools because I did it for so long. So see, now this is round instead of square. Now you can put that on here. Well, I would have to make it smaller, but it gives different dimension than when it is flat. See, corner rounder. And this one I did by myself, and you would do the back. Another thing I do is I sandwich it in between. There you go, perfect. I use these little foam tape squares. I could find these at the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. In the Dollar Tree, for some reason, they have it in the hardware section. They are called foam mounting squares. So again, remember I told you we can turn in flat tags, and that's no problem. We're gonna embellish them, and they will be fine. But as soon as you start lifting them up, it gives them dimension. So that's exactly what I did to all my tags. So I need you to, or if you would like to, start playing around with your tags, your bases. These are the bases. Another thing that I do is I use different colors for my bases. In other words, they're not all yellow, they're not all orange, they're not all green. They're 4 different colors. See the background? That gives it a pop of color. We are doing a fall theme, right? What are the colors of fall? Yellow, browns, maroon, different shades of brown, of green, gold. Excuse me. Oh, and that's exactly what I did. See that? Different colors in the background, and in the front I put pattern paper. Now, Thelma, I don't have money, you know, I don't have any fall paper. Okay, like I said, go through your stash. What do you have that you can use? If you have all solids, then use all solids. And what we're going to do is we're going to use colors and dimensions and anything that you have in your crafty stash, use it. Now, I have these. Let me tell you how I got them. Because sometimes we think that, you know, the grass is greener on the other side, and that's not true. This one, and this pattern paper came from a hot buy that I bought last year. I had it in my stash, you know, after fall is gone, I'm not going to use fall stuff. So I went through my stash and I found them. I paid for I think the paper pad came with like 30 something pages, or I believe it was like 32, 34. Last year for $5.99. Michael still has them. You have to check when they're on sale. And this is just three papers from that pad. This one right here, I bought at Hobby Lobby. I mean, no, I'm sorry, at Tuesday Morning. Look how much I paid. $1.49. They're in here. So it doesn't have to be expensive. Try to find pattern paper that you can use year long. For example, this one, I can use it year long. It just has a copper foiling, but it works great for fall. This one has to do with autumn, right? And it's autumn things right here. But hey, if you can find just newspaper print, use it. So today's homework is decide on your tag shape that you're going to get. Cut a bigger one and a smaller one with whatever paper you have. My theme is fall, but you can do any theme you want. Buy some foam squares and mount them, your bases like this. And next time I will be showing you how to put them together. How to decorate them using what we have in our stash. So today's homework is find your tag shape, bigger, smaller, foam squares, and mount them. So that tomorrow we will be going over what we can use to decorate them. And I want to tell you, show my appreciation for you coming to my channel and watching my videos. I really appreciate it. Give me a thumbs up if you like what I shared today. And let me know in the description box if you're following up.